Hi, I'm Rebecca, and this is the start of my pregnancy video vlog. Most of the people that are going to watch this are going to know my story anyway, but if you happen upon this, I'll quickly just say this is my first pregnancy. My husband and I have been together for 11 years, and this is a very anticipated, much to our surprise, however, pregnancy. So, going forward, I'm 14 weeks, officially in my second trimester now, so I'm happy about that. And this is the first ultrasound picture. That little white blob there is the baby. That was our 6-week ultrasound. And then this is our 13-week ultrasound. Yep, it looks like a baby. And this is another one. It's the same week 13. Funny thing about our week 13 ultrasound, I was hoping for an ultrasound and anticipating one, but when we got to the doctor's office, they put us in the room without the ultrasound. My husband's like, I thought we were going to get ultrasound. I said, I don't know, but at least we get to hear the heartbeat. So when my doctor came in, he tried to get the heartbeat and couldn't find it. Freaked us out. This is our first pregnancy, so we've miscarried before, so it was a very tense moment. So, you know, he fished around. We think we heard it for like 0.2 seconds, but he said, let me go take care of these other patients and I'll be right back. And he left. So 10 minutes, longest 10 minutes of our life, we waited. And he came in and kind of hooked his head and said, follow me. So took us in there and quickly done an ultrasound. And that's where we got these pictures. My husband has the other one framed at work. We are due April the 30th. We're very excited about that. That was our first due date. And my doctor adjusted it to May 4th, but we're holding on to April the 30th. Because, and I'll try to explain it without crying, I could already feel my throat tightening up. AJ's grandparents were married on April the 30th. And I'm not really such a big marshmallow, but you know, pregnancy hormones. They were married for over 50 years, and his grandmother, his granny, passed away, I think it was close to 5 years ago, just days before their next anniversary. And I believe, I'm gonna cry, I believe it was either her wake or her funeral was on their anniversary. So when we found out it was April the 30th, it was like just a blessing. And his family was really excited about it too. And you have to have known his grandparents to understand why I'm sitting here crying. And you know, I would have cried before I was pregnant. I can't lie about that. But awesome people, and their relationship is, you know, something that I strive for. Anyways, April 30th. So we told our doctor to keep that day open and sent a memo to the baby, and that's what we're striving for. My mom said that she'll give me castor oil on the 29th so that I'll have the baby on the 30th. And my family believes in castor oil. We did that with a couple of my sister-in-laws. So April the 30th, keep your calendar open. Whew, okay. This is the size of our baby. According to the baby books and, you know, websites and stuff, our 14-week gestation baby is about the size of a lemon. So that's going to be my snack later. Is that wrong? Anyways, let's see. What else is going on? I'm starting to wear maternity clothes. This is my first pregnancy, and typically first pregnancies don't show as early as I've started to show, but they attribute that to not or to having, you know, abdominal muscles that hadn't been stretched out before. And for those of you that don't know, I had gastric bypass surgery a year ago, so, you know, I have no abdominal muscles. They've been long stretched out, so I started showing a little bit sooner. And just this morning, my husband's like, "You're showing." So it's becoming more pronounced, even to other people, so that's kind of cool. Another thing we didn't do until at least 12 weeks was, because, you know, we figured that's 3 months, sure, we're good to go. We didn't buy anything for the baby until then. So the first thing we bought was this little outfit, and you can't really see. Okay, there you go. This little ducks on it. It's hard to believe that this will grow to fit into this one day. So yeah, that's the first outfit. We don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. Obviously, you can't find out until you're about 20 weeks. And we are going to find out. I threw the question out to AJ, you know, you want to wait? No, he doesn't want to wait. So, but we're, you know, going to do the nursery in pink or blue, you know, whichever we're going to have. And whichever one, we really don't care. We're just so blessed and thankful that we are finally pregnant and going to have a baby, that we just pray for a healthy baby. So, and then this past Saturday we went shopping and, you know, bought some more stuff for the baby. So we bought these cute little booties that match the first outfit, and it's very hard to find unisex clothing nowadays because everybody, I guess, finds out if they're having a boy or a girl, but we found that. And then a little duck hooded bath towel and washcloth, and unisex receiving blankets, because I figure that's going to be something that we're going to need plenty of anyways, because of, you know, spit up accidents and, you know, letting laundry pile up. So that's what we bought for the baby so far. My sister-in-law has apparently gone crazy. She's spending all of her money on baby stuff. She's bought outfits for boys and girls, so the baby's going to be taken care of. My best friend has also started buying baby stuff. She's going to come down to be my support. Hopefully we'll know one time, but April 30th in the labor room, because AJ, I love him to death, but he just says that he can't do it, and I hope that the closer that we get, he will be able to be in the delivery room with me, but he says he just can't see me go through that. So we'll try, but we do have my best friend coming. My mother-in-law is supposed to be here, and my mom's supposed to be here, so we're anticipating a full room if the hospital and doctor will allow it. So I have plan A, B, and C, just in case AJ doesn't feel like he can't do it. So, because this is our first pregnancy and we've waited so long, our friends and family are all really excited. And so are we. We waited for the second trimester, and you know, felt like we were holding our breath, and now we can exhale a little bit. Like I said, I am showing a little bit, so now keep in mind that, you know, I had a little bit of belly left anyway after losing the weight, just mostly skin. I was in like a size 12, but that's the baby now. Well, the baby, I guess, is down there, and now my uterus and everything is starting to push up, and so I am starting to show. I really was flatter than this before. So that's what we have. So we're pregnant. We're going to have a baby.